Neighbor's finally done leaf blowing. My family member's finally done vacuuming. Like 45 minutes to spare to film this video, so we're doing it. Hey everybody, CR Media Gal here, also known as Andrea. Welcome back to my channel. So I know this sneak peek of my backdrop does not match a theme or season for this video, but we are going to take a short break from the Christmas content. I know we just got started. I did do a recent Christmas decor haul, which I will pop up a link to in the corner for you. We're gonna take a brief pause on Christmas to go back and do one last Halloween decor haul for 2022. This is a running problem for me, as you'll see if you take any look at my past content. I had no intentions of having any more Halloween or fall decor hauls for the rest of the year.
Yet here we are.
I've gathered enough that I thought it was worth doing a haul for you guys because I got some really good things. If you are new here, I celebrate the cozy seasons all year round on this channel. I've done plenty of fall and Halloween content for the season up to this point. You can go back and watch those if you would like. If you are new here, I would love for you to stick around by subscribing and hitting that notification bell so that you get alerts on future videos from me. Spoke too soon. The vacuuming's going again. Hopefully you can't hear it. I've got my Sleepy Hollow Headless Horseman new shirt. I told you guys about this in my collective fall clothing haul from a couple of videos back. It did manage to come in before Halloween. I've got my decor here. So yeah, let's get into the last spooky haul from me for this year. I'm gonna theme this by store, and I'm gonna start with Michaels. I bought a couple Halloween and fall pieces from them when their decor was, I think it was either 50 or 60% off. So I did manage to get these for a pretty good deal. We're gonna start with the most simple of things that I bought. I bought two of these 10 feet long spider webs that you can stretch and break off and do whatever you want with them. I will try to pop the pricing for you down below because I don't remember how much these cost, maybe $1 or $2. I haven't used any spider webs in my decorating before. I've been really inspired by some of the influencers and YouTubers that I follow that do decorate with this stuff. So I think I'm going to try and incorporate this for sure next year. Actually kind of makes me wish I would have bought more, but in any case, I got 2 packs of these. Then I actually showed these in my fall decor haul from several videos ago, back in like August. I picked up another one of these red and burnt orange maple leaf picks, or I guess bushes. I have 2 of them, but I wanted to grab some more of these. So I made sure to do so when these were back in stock. I tend to like a lot more of this like darker color for fall nowadays. I just think it's a little more sophisticated looking. So I picked up another one of these for just a couple bucks. And another thing that I have been wanting to stock up on is fall garland. So I picked up in the same sort of color scheme, this like darker red and orange 6-foot garland. This is gonna go downstairs. I actually have another garland from Michaels that I bought several years ago that is much more sparse than this. So I'm going to add this to that decor for next year because right now it's looking way too empty. This was again only a couple bucks. This is from the Ashland line, originally $14.99, but again got it for 50 or 60% off. Another thing from Michaels that has been on my list to pick up, and I don't know why, but the last 2 years I've just skipped on it. I think just because I get more excited by other decor that they come out with, was these little decorative Halloween pumpkins. And I don't know why I thought this, but I saw that these were in stock on their website and I immediately jumped on them because they were down to like $2 or $3.99. It showed 9 of them in the pictures, and for some reason, I thought I was buying all 9 for that price. I should know better. You can't get anything of that quantity from Michaels for that cheap. So when only 1 showed up in my shipping box, I was so disappointed. I guess they pick and choose which ones that you get. And I'm not gonna lie, of the 9 that were pictured, this was probably my least favorite, so go figure. I still think it's cute, but I might actually paint this sort of a teal color. I don't use that color much for Halloween, and it doesn't scream Halloween to me either. So I might DIY the stars. I definitely am gonna put these on my list for next year, assuming that they come back, because they are so cute. And I really would like to incorporate more of these. Some of them have stars, some of them have polka dots, some of them have stripes. They're really, really cute. And I kind of like that they're more, rough looking isn't the right word. Maybe more primitive, I guess. Do you call that primitive looking? I don't know. But in this case, I like the look of these. So I basically got one of these mini pumpkins for like $2 or $3.99 instead of
all of them.
What the hell was I thinking? Lastly, for Michael's, unfortunately it broke in transit, but I'm telling you, whoever decided to wrap it didn't really wrap it at all. There was no bubble wrap. It was just wrapped in paper, in a plastic envelope too, not like a box. I hate to say it, but whoever was working that day clearly had no interest in packaging this with care. I think I'm going to try and fix it, even though of the two that were listed, I thought I was getting the other figurine. So this wasn't necessarily the one that I wanted. I still think he's cute though. It's this cute little like dapper looking cat. You can see here, his arm is broken. The back of him is chipped. He's chipped a little on this side too. Like he's kind of a hot mess. But there was a jack-o'-lantern guy with a top hat who, again, when I ordered this, I thought that's the one I was getting, but they were pictured together and you didn't have a choice between picking the cat or the jack-o'-lantern. So they apparently either pick for you or give you whatever is left in stock. But I wish there was a way for Michaels to differentiate and just like show the cat if that was the only one that was available, because then I probably wouldn't have bought him. He is still really cute though. One of my favorite features of him is this like creepy looking trick-or-treat bowl. A lot of my Halloween decor is very vintage inspired, so I really like that aspect of him. If I do paint him though, I'm definitely going to probably change a couple other features about him. So yeah, we'll see what I'm able to do with this guy. I almost forgot to show this guy entirely. He's the biggest thing in this haul. And this is actually a Halloween item that I wanted last year, and I skipped out on him this year because I ended up getting a bunch of other Holy Grail Halloween items that have been on my list. Again, you can go back and watch a bunch of my Halloween decor hauls to see those Holy Grail items. But once he was reduced to like 50–60% off, I decided to pick him up. And it's this huge smiley jack-o'-lantern bowl. I just love this guy so much. I think there's a cat version as well. And the little jack-o'-lantern figurine that I wanted looked very similar to him. I guess in hindsight, it's okay that I didn't get that guy. And I would have wanted the big one instead anyway. He's kind of more rough looking, but I love that about him. He's wearing, you know, a frock coat and a bow tie, striped pants. His actual face is etched in glitter. His stand has these little bats, a little bit of chipped paint at the top here that I will have to fix, but I'm quite relieved that he came all in one piece because he's quite heavy duty. Yeah, I'm so happy he was still in stock and that I was able to get him for so cheap, because I think at regular price, he's like $60. Michael's is wildly expensive. Look how big he is. He is so dang cool. Next, moving into Target, I did pick up one last hide and eek item. I loved nearly everything from hide and eek this year. And this is a piece that when I first saw it, I wasn't like, oh my God, I have to have that. Closer we got to Halloween, the more I regretted that I never bought him. It just so happened, I think somebody made a return at my local Target, so I bolted right for him when I saw him. And it's this Bat and Tomb Trick-or-Treat blow mold. I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to see him lit up, but he does light up. I actually prefer him not lit up. So I love this cute little bat. He's just freaking adorable. He's a decent size. He was definitely on sale and I'm excited to use him next year. I also have the Michaels hat on a jack-o'-lantern mold. I have two of those. So now I have a few blow molds and I'm starting to understand the appeal of these. I really didn't get it a couple of years ago, but a lot of them are quite vintage looking, which is my style anyway. So I might pick up a couple more of these next year, see what they come out with, but he is so cute. I'm really excited to use him. Next up is a mug that I believe actually comes from Walmart. I happen to spot him on Poshmark. So if he does come from Walmart, I know I paid more for him for sure, but he was a decent price. He was like $10. I'm sure probably from Walmart in person, he's like 4 or 5 bucks. I love the look of him because I feel like he's a little bit different. And it's this jack-o'-lantern mug. What I liked about him and what I thought made him a little bit different was that the body of him is black instead of the very typical orange. I thought that just made him a little bit different and I was really just drawn to him. He's got a happy face, which I always prefer when it comes to jack-o'-lanterns. Decent size too. So I did purchase him from a reseller, which never my preferred thing to do, but sometimes I just can't find this stuff in person. So I'll always exhaust my searches by checking multiple different websites for the cheapest price. Just I found him at the time was 10. So I picked him up. I'm not sure yet if he's just gonna be a decor mug or if I will use him downstairs and drink my coffee out of him. But in any case, he is a cutie. Next, and actually very shockingly to me, is the only Johanna Parker item, or I should say items, that I picked up this Halloween season. I made mention of this last year in my seasonal decor hauls that I'm starting to collect Johanna Parker, but this season I really tried to find her Halloween pieces in person. Unfortunately, I feel like Johanna Parker is becoming as popular as Rae Dunn in a sense, which it kind of bugs me because I'm not a Rae Dunn person. I have a couple pieces of hers, but I don't collect her stuff. And I know that the Rae Dunn people will clear the shelves of her stuff. So unfortunately, I'm finding the same problem with Johanna Parker. I either have to buy her stuff online or I have to buy from resellers, which really does stink. I would always prefer to try and get her stuff from Home Goods or Ross or a few places in person that you can purchase her stuff. But in any case, these mugs have been on my list for a very long time, and I actually spotted these on a new website to me called halloweencostumes.com, which that name is very deceiving. They don't just carry costumes for Halloween, they also carry Halloween decor and other spooky related items. And it was the best price that I could find these two for. They're sold out everywhere else. Your only other option really at the moment is to buy them from resellers, significantly more than what I ended up paying, which I still consider expensive. And it's this Frankenstein and his wife, Johanna Parker mugs. Oh my God, I love these so much. I did have either a 20 or 30% coupon to use, and that brought the price down a little bit. I feel like if you could get these as a set in person, it would probably be like 20 bucks. I don't care. I've wanted these for so long and they are just adorable. So Frankenstein has this adorable smiley face, like all of Johanna Parker's mugs. His body is shaped like a pumpkin. He's got 2 big buttons here, stripes, and like a little bit of stitching on the back of his head. Just so precious. But admittedly, my favorite is Frankenstein's wife. She is just amazing. She's got the white stripes through her hair, a little bit of blush on her face. Her buttons are actual bats, which I think is so cute. It's her handle, which is polka dots. She is just a beauty. So yeah, if you're interested in Johanna Parker, another website that you can try out is halloweencostumes.com. I've even seen some stuff that they carry of hers that I can't find on other websites like Christmas Traditions. So yeah, I picked up these beauties. Actually,
back up.
Those aren't the only Johanna Parker items that I bought this year. I actually recently bought a couple more from Christmas Traditions because they were having a Halloween sale. So I'm gonna have to pop up the pictures for you because they haven't arrived yet. As a matter of fact, I feel like they should have came by now. I wanna check the status of my order. Oh, phew, okay. It's supposed to arrive tomorrow. Technically it was supposed to come today, but I guess it's running a bit late. Anyway, I actually hauled these in my part 3 Halloween decor haul, I believe, last year, but I never got into the story with you guys after the fact because Halloween was over, so I wasn't gonna make mention of it. But I ordered that black cat figurine set from, I think it was Halloween Vintage or something along those lines. There was a bunch of shipping delays. I know a lot of people had problems buying decor across the board from numerous websites last year. Like, it wasn't this website's fault. The shipping was just so delayed and they weren't getting their items in to be able to ship out to customers that eventually they just had to cancel my order. So I never got those black cats, which were like top of my list as far as Johanna Parker decor goes that I have been wanting to add to my collection. And this year they were still available, surprisingly, on Christmas Traditions. So I grabbed them because they were on discount. And then I also decided because it was the cheapest price that I've seen him for actually. I bought the ghost mug as well. He was only $12.99. The price was too good. I thought, all right, screw it. I'm gonna nab him as well. The ghost mug hasn't honestly been high on my list. I don't think he's nearly as cute as the other Johanna Parker Halloween mugs that I have, but I will certainly make use of him. Those are actually all of the Johanna Parker items I managed to get this year. Didn't get any of them in time to be able to use for Halloween, but I'll be excited to use them next year. Lastly is actually one apparel item that I wanted to include in this haul because it's an item that has also been on my Holy Grails list for some time. And if you're not new around here, you know my love of Sleepy Hollow. So of course I was gonna add this to my collection if I could. And this is actually from Femme En Noir. I don't know if I've been saying that company right. I apologize if I am butchering the name, but I bought the infamous Headless Horseman purse from them last year. Paid a pretty penny for it, but oh, so worth it. It's one of my favorite purses, period, not just for Halloween. It was a part of their Sleepy Hollow line. They've continued some of that Sleepy Hollow line this year, and they still had this particular item on their website. But I have Poshmark credit, and I managed to find a Poshmark seller I could purchase it from new with tags for less, so I snatched it up. And it's this really pretty Sleepy Hollow like coin purse. So on the one side you have the really pretty red, is it a red robin or a red cardinal? I think it's a red robin that features in the Tim Burton Sleepy Hollow movie. If you've seen it, you'll know this reference immediately. And then on the other side, you have the bird cage. The quality of Femme En Noir's bags is unbelievable. This is all embroidered on both sides. It's so, so beautiful. And then on the inside, it's the same print as my Headless Horseman purse. It has this Sleepy Hollow print. I'm not sure how much of that you're gonna be able to see. The jack-o'-lantern scarecrow there. It does come with a wristlet strap, which I will probably add to it. I feel like it's large enough that I could put a couple like small essentials in here and use it. So I was so excited to be able to get this because this is another thing that's been on my list for a while. Again, it was brand new with tags. It's between 20 and 25. And I know on the website last I looked, it was at least 30 plus shipping. So, I mean, I saved a little bit of money buying from a seller on Poshmark instead. So I'm so excited to have this beauty in my closet. Plan to definitely get my use out of it. It's so precious. So yeah, that was my last spooky Halloween haul for this year. Comment down below, let me know which one of these was your favorite. As always, I'm curious to hear from you guys and know what you think. On the one hand, I'm sad that Halloween is over, but I'm already mostly decorated for Christmas. I am one of those people that early November, the elf in me kicks in and I just wanted to decorate for Christmas. But I know I will have some more Halloween hauls for you next year, probably well before the season hits us. So if you like that sort of content, you're in the right place. Be sure to subscribe below before you leave. I would love to have you here regularly. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I'd really appreciate it. The Christmas content will now resume. I hope you are all doing well wherever you are, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye. I was wondering where those were at. I ordered those like 2 weeks ago. Oh no. Can I talk?